All right, everybody, welcome back to the Big Al podcast. I'm your host, Big Al. This is episode 11. Let's get started. So, right off the bat, I already know I'm late. I'm always late to these videos, to these podcasts. I'm just late. And I'm sorry about that. I really want to apologize for that. I should be more consistent, be more on my game. But honestly, I needed these last 2 days. I really did. I just been working off the just on and on every day. I be on like 5 day stretches. I just needed these 2 days. And I really could have done it last night. But like I said, I was just tired. Like my body was tired. And I'm a big advocate to just getting your mental health and your health in general. So I feel like I just needed to take 2 days. I need to take 2 days. Like today is Tuesday. What I'm recording is Tuesday night. And I was supposed to post on Tuesday. But things happen. I mean, it don't really matter. I'm gonna put this up by Wednesday at least, and then still get the other one on Friday. Like I guarantee that. Then we'll be back on the road. But my biggest thing is to me, I'm like, should I even do 2 days a week, or should I just cut down to one? But I feel like I could do two. I just really just got to be on my grind. I think because I record these at night mainly, but I feel like I just got to start doing them in the morning or something. Just wake up early, just get it all set up and just get with it. Like early in the morning or something. Then I could really knock these out. Because editing these, at least the video portion, like no, not the idiot, the audio, just putting it up on the streaming platforms, that's nothing. Just a couple clicks. Because I really don't chop these up. It's just one continuous thing. I don't have to do a lot of editing. But for the video portion, it takes a little bit more because I gotta like do it's just a couple things I gotta do. But I don't know. I just be tired. That's all. But we getting back to the consistency. After this week's fluke, it's gonna be up on Wednesday. The next one's gonna be up on Friday. Then the next week we'll do Tuesday and Fridays again. Okay. So I do apologize for that, but at the same time, I needed these days. I just needed these days. I really did. Like I didn't do no laundry. All my clothes is dirty. It's a new shirt. This is a new shirt I got on. It's just crazy, man. I hope you guys doing all right. Today I went out with a friend. We had some fun. Just went to the mall. That's where I got this shirt from. And yeah, that's just it's been pretty good for me. Besides the EO tiredness from the job, but it is what it is. I can't complain though. For the most part, I can't complain. Oh shoot, I didn't turn this on. It's still cool. It's cool to me. It don't make a difference. People listening on like Apple and stuff. I had this what is this? Like a neon sign. It's a lightning bolt, and I didn't cut it on. Now I cut it on. So now we're cool. We're all clean. We're all in frame. This is good. This is good. So as always, I got my list of topics I want to talk about for today. Let me get my phone. First one that's pretty prominent in my mind right now is it's been going around the internet lately. This man, Soldier Boy, the rapper Soldier Boy, been they pretty much saying he the creator of everything. It's like memes of him in like black and white, like, oh, Soldier Boy was the first one to do such and such. Like it's just funny, man, all because of like 3 years ago he did that interview with the Breakfast Club, and and he just was saying, I did this first. I was the first internet dude. Da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, I understand that, but you don't have to continue to keep promoting that. Like it's when did Soldier Boy tell him come out, like 2000? I don't even know. I gotta look that up. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to 2007. It's 2021. Like, dude, get over it. And my thing is, okay, you was the first rapper to blow up on the internet. Okay, do it like other people say, do it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not popping for real. You only pop like that because you just name called somebody, or you just did big accusations. That's how rappers really do. If you don't want to keep popping back up, besides some song, do some wild accusations, you know. And it don't last that long. It's pretty much like 15 minutes of fame, and it's at the near end of those 15 minutes. So I don't know what he's gonna do. He blow up a couple times, but off just different things, like the video game scandal when he did the fake games, or like downloaded like the illegal games or whatever. And I think Nintendo sued him. I don't know how he got out of that one, but he got out of that one. What else? The Drake thing. Drake, that thing on the Breakfast Club. But my thing is, once you have this attention, you gotta like drop. You gotta do something with that. You just can't let that just sit. You know, you just wasted that. Whether it's on purpose or accidental, you got to do something with this. You got to like drop an album or something. Do something behind the antics. You know, if you're gonna troll on the internet, at least get some sort of benefit out of it instead of just making yourself look like a clown. Because that's all you kind of look like is a clown. Because like I said, when is the last time Soulja Boy had a real good song? You know what I'm saying? Like, you are an early 2000s rapper, and you just not. You're not popping no more. I don't know. That's just me. Another thing. Oh man. Another thing the other day. I was scrolling on the timeline, of course, and I seen this woman propose to this man, and everyone's like, oh. But then the caption is like, I would never never let no woman do that to me. That just looks foolish. And I'm like, I kind of have to agree with that. You know, I kind of agree with that women shouldn't propose. I feel like, and I asked my mom, I was like, how does that look to you, that women proposing? How does that look? And she said it just looks dumb. And I'm like, I kind of agree with that, because to me, it looks dumb to me because, like, if you have to propose first, I've done something wrong. Either I've done something wrong, or I or I'm just like being lazy with it, or with the being doing something wrong is like, well, maybe I didn't like see the time of like when you were like, if you were ready, if I was ready, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like it is, because typically men propose, they get the ring, make sure your lady's nails are done, they look good, the hair done and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this is just not right. Granted, they are trying to change social norms, within like male and female roles, but that's one that I just can't get with. I just can't get with it. Not saying I'm too good for no woman to propose to me. I'm saying that just doesn't look right. That don't look right. Like, forever, it should always be men proposing to women. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. I don't know. But it's like, I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. Because people want like the social norms to kind of change, but then there's like certain exclusive. No, what am I about to say? There's just certain things that have to be this specific way. You know what I'm saying? Like the proposing thing, men should propose. You get down on your knee with the ring, and you make this vow to this woman. You know what I'm saying? But like the social norms of like only women clean and cook, no, that should just be a basic thing. Why is that only a woman, for only women to do? Why are only women just being in the kitchen and doing this? Like, shouldn't it be equal? You know what I'm saying? Why does it, I never understood that one. It should always be equal to me. I think so. Or like, who's the breadwinner? I mean, I believe in the Bible it says like the hierarchy in the Bible goes God, man, woman, then children. That's how it goes in the Bible. So if you follow that way, but now it's starting to become a thing. Like it doesn't really matter who's the breadwinner in the house. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the women makes more. I mean, I don't know if that's a big problem, but like I don't know. Some men might feel a certain type of way. I don't know if I feel a certain type of way. I mean, you just doing your thing. You just making a little bit more money than me. I don't know. My mother always told me I got to make more money though. So I don't know. I don't know. But the social norms are starting to change. But I don't think that's gonna change. I don't think so. For heterosexual marriages, no, it's always gonna be men going down. It's always gonna be men getting on your knee proposing. It's just gonna be like that forever, man. It just feels since like I haven't been doing this like consistently. It always feels like the first time all over again whenever I start recording these, and it's different because I really haven't done this with the camera. Because you have to look down at the lens, and I be looking over here. It's like, no, I gotta look at you guys. I gotta look down at the lens at you guys, and it's just weird because it's a black hole. I'm essentially just looking down a black hole, but I don't know how to get used to it because I know I'm in frame. It's just I don't know. For those listening on what is it? Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever you listen on. Because now we on Google now. Before I think it was just like Apple and Spotify. Honestly, now we on Google. I don't think Tidal has one. Pretty much everywhere. But come click over to the YouTube real quick. AMR Studios, and come look at the video just so you can see. So you could just see the setup and everything, and you can see me. And I'm not just the voice. Excuse me, I'm not just the voice. You can see the person too. See what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about with the what is that? The neon light. I really wanna like get a custom neon light with like the Big Al show and like put in the back up here and like move that over there and put that right there because I think that would just be so clean. But I looked on there and it's a site. I forgot the site name. It's on my phone though. It costs like $400, man. Plus, it's not even like the way I would really want it. Like I mean, cause I can't put in the actual logo, cause I have like that my logo like on there. Unless I take that off, which I guess I could just do that. I just take that off and then I put it up there. Then I could get it all neon and like, oh, it's like $400. I'm like, is that really? That ain't really an investment. That's just kind of something cosmetic. Because for me, I feel like this camera, this microphone, anything else I buy for the podcast, I feel like it's an investment. And now later down the line, I'll get my investment back. That's how I feel about it. And stuff like that, stuff like even like this little sign. I mean, it looks cool. It gets your attention to something else instead of just me. You look at other things, gives it some more detail in the shot, but more cosmetic stuff is more like it's not that great of an investment, in the beginning, I would say. In the beginning. Because you want to have just your essentials, if you're doing a podcast, you want to, of course, get your microphone, audio interface if you using XLR microphones, or if you're using USB, you get your computer, recording software, which I use GarageBand, which is free, so camera if you want, so you can post on YouTube. I got a camera not just because I could post these, because I genuinely use a camera. I do photography. I starting to do more video type things, but I was mainly like photography, so this was a good upgrade for that. Plus this podcast, you can actually see what I'm doing, how I'm talking and everything. Maybe if I want to bring in examples of something I'm talking about, you can actually see it. But I feel like, yeah, in the beginning, you get your essentials for whatever you're trying to do as an investment. Then as you go on and you get bigger and bigger, you start collecting that investment back. And then once you kind of get enough of a budget, you get to a point where, okay, just spending on that, oh, that's kind of, it adds to the vibe, and like it's just cool, it's just cool. So I feel like it'd be worth it down the line, not right away, but that's how I feel about stuff. Um, what else I wanted to talk about? I always like referring to the list. I always like making it feel natural to just talk. You know what I'm saying? I've been on TikTok a lot more lately. Like, I don't know, like just watching just different type of videos. Like people want to say it's not like Vine, but it really is. The only thing is, it's just longer. Like now they have 3 minute videos now, which it's crazy because you really want to think about, you're sitting there for 3 minutes looking at something, but then you look up and it's like, oh man, 3 minutes went by. You won't even think like an hour went by. That's when I was like, okay, nah, we gotta go do something else. We just looking at this for an hour. But sometimes it'd be interesting. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's dumb. I kind of like the different videos, like when they kind of teach you how to do something. I like those videos. Of course, I like comedy, but or like even like the kind of the tech side of it, when they like show off like different products or like different ways to do stuff in editing programs or whatever. I like those. I'm a nerd, so of course I'm like stuff like that. Or I like those producer videos on like how they make beats and everything. I love watching those because I do at one point want to get into music production, but it's just that's just a whole thing on its own. But I really want to do that. I'm really interested in that. Not, but what I want to do, I would just want to make beats of like my own videos, just like background beats for like the podcast or just any other videos or whatever. Not to just even be like a producer, just produce beats for my own videos. Cause I do have a little bit of a music background. I played the trumpet from like 5th grade, senior year of high school. So I know how to read music and everything, but, like putting on the computer, that's a different beast. That's that's just a different animal, but the same beast. Shout out, the rest in peace of Kobe Bryant. He said that in that commercial. um but no, because what I want to do, get a little like one of those mini keyboards with the like the pads, so you can make the drum pad, like the drum beats and everything. I get one of those and just start messing around with it. Just gotta make some more time out. It's not about finding time, because you always have time. It's always just a matter of how early you're willing to get up, or what are you willing to sacrifice to go do something else. Like I said, TikTok, social media, stuff like that. Even though for people like me and like any other creators, it's a good tool to use social media so you could help reach more people and share your art and whatever you want to do. But I mean, even just for creators too, regular people, everybody, it's kind of a waste of time. You never really know how much time you're wasting on there till you get that little screen time. And just when you really start paying attention to time, you're like, oh man, I've been on here for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, for what? And you get off and you just don't remember what you really looked at. That's probably the biggest thing. I'd be like, that feels like a big time waster. Like I want to get to the point where it's just like, okay, I get on there for a little bit, maybe if I'm posting something, or just a little bit, just look around, then I get off and I go do something more productive, like. But what was the point I was going with that? Oh man, I was just saying to find time to do the music production. Waking up earlier. I think that's the biggest goal. Just if you just wake up at like 9 every day, or 8 or 9, and you go to bed at like 12 or 1 o'clock. That's a whole day. Just you never know, because I tried it. Like I did a week of like waking up at 9. It really changes your life, but you had to be so dedicated and so driven to do that. You gotta. They say when you want to set a goal, or like when they have a routine or form a routine, it takes 21 days to form a routine. That's a long time, but like it's worth it though. It's worth going to bed early, waking up early, so you get more accomplished in your day, whatever you want to do. People always say they don't have enough time to do something. They really do. They just gotta sacrifice something. Sacrifice the, free time, you just scrolling and to learn something. Like people want to learn how to play instruments. People want to like start YouTube channels. People want to learn and do other things, but they're just wasting their time doing stuff that's not helping them, building them up, mentally, physically. People say they want to read more. They say they have enough time, but you on your phone all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this to shame nobody because I'm guilty of it too, but I'm just saying I see the vision. I see what you need to do because it's always easier said than done. That's the phrase. It's always easier said than done to do something or to say something rather than just do it. That's why it's always best to never just to always talk about something or tell something. Just show it. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel. So I do want to start the music production though, cause I've been saying on a couple of other old podcasts. I was saying I want to get an intro. I want to get a clean intro. I kind of know what sound I'm looking for, but I just gotta really sit down with it. Cause I mean, yeah, someone else makes it. I mean, I guess it's cool, but I think it's cleaner that yo, I filmed this, I recorded this, I edited, and I did all that, and I made the music for it. I think that's way cleaner. You know, to me, I think that's way cleaner. Um, cause it's all in house. It's all me. Unless I get somebody I know, like somebody I personally know to to help me produce it or help do something with it because I want to be a part of that process. I don't want to be like, here's such how much money, make this for me like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's the same. Excuse me. I don't think it's the same. They don't feel the same. Success kind of don't feel the same with just I mean it's cool to get help, but I rather just do it myself. So we're at the 22-minute mark now. I think it's time to introduce on the Big Al podcast the first new segment. It's okay, 8 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do it usually be well I would say 15-minute hot takes, but we don't got 15. We only got 7 because my camera and the majority of cameras only record 30 minutes of footage at a time. So that's why it's always like a pause. Not on the if you listen on Apple or anything, but if you watch on here and it's like a blank like black screen for a second and it goes back because I gotta re-record. So probably gonna have to just stop and then keep going again. But 15-minute hot takes. It's pretty much just me saying, just being very like hot or cold about a certain subject, whether it's something music, movies. That's pretty much what this podcast is kind of referenced on, just stuff in the media and stuff in pop culture. Um, so yeah, the number one. Chris Brown's music isn't as good as it used to be. And I completely think that it's not the same. Like, don't get me wrong, my man's stupid talented. He's a great singer, good rapper. He's a really good artist. I don't know if anybody ever seen this dude could paint, man. Like he's a dope painter. Of course, great dancer. That man has mastered every dance to from the 90s to now. It's insane. But the music, like the catalog, I don't think it's as good as it used to be. Like from the first, let's say like 3 albums to and after that, no. Cause I feel like all the content of his music is just about sex and women, and it's just like it gets to a point where just like I'm not really here for that, and it don't feel as authentic, Plus, I kind of feel like, I mean, even when he's like Chris Brown, I just still feel like he's like not as in the light, you know. And I feel like it's kind of because of the Rihanna scandal, not scandal, but the whole thing. And I feel like he would have been bigger than he is right now if that didn't happen, because he's about to be in like stupid amount of movies. He's really about to be like really really big, but then no, you done hit a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like he just fumbled the bag. Fumbled the bag. I don't get it. Cause there's this movie I was watching a couple weeks back. It was him, Hayden Christensen, Ti, Idris Elba. I forgot the name of it though, and I honestly don't think I finished it. But you know, it was cool, but it's kind of hard to separate like Chris Brown from like any role, and that's the thing about like actors too. Like it's hard to, if you're like a really big actor, like yeah, if you're just a really big actor or whatever, it's hard to separate you from that. Or even if you like, he's predominantly good in music, So once you go to this, it's like, oh, okay, that's just Chris Brown playing this Robert dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. But yeah, he's not. I don't think the music is good. Don't get me wrong, the production is great, but I just feel like the content and the content of it is just not that appealing to me. Maybe it's not made for me. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's made for more for women. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying dudes can't listen to it, but it's just like those. I don't know. That's just my hot take. That's honestly the only hot take I had. It's supposed to be like 15 minutes of hot takes. I already had three, so 5 minutes. 5 3. And I only got one right now. You get the 27-minute mark. I got enough time. I want to go back into the actors thing. It's hard to separate like big name actors from like the roles they're playing. Think about like Samuel L. Jackson. That man has done stupid amount of movies. I can't even name how many movies he's done. But it's like it's hard to separate like him from it's just like, okay, that's Samuel Jackson playing Nick Fury. That's Samuel Jackson playing dude from the Kong movie. It's hard to, it's like him, especially like Kevin Hart. I'm like, it's just Kevin Hart playing this CSA dude, or Kevin Hart playing the cop buddy, or Kevin Hart playing the this dude from Jumanji. It's hard to separate that. I think so. There's a lot of actors like that, like The Rock. It's just like, oh, it's Dwayne Johnson playing what's the movie Die Hard? Like that movie looked like Die Hard. It's The Rock playing this dude in Jumanji. It's The Rock playing I don't even know, but it's just like that's how I feel with certain actors. If they can't like mold into the character a lot, and it's just like wooden planks that they're playing. I don't know if that's a good explanation, but to me it feels like they just playing blocks of wood. It's like no emotion there, no really. You're not diving into the character. You're just not. I feel that. It don't matter how good the production is, the score. If you're just not in it, you're not in it. It's like Denzel Washington with Training Day. He like was, I can't think of his character name, but he was that man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was that man. And I feel like if they got you to a point that you feel emotionally connected to them, whether you hate them, you like them, you get sad when they die, or you feel some type of emotional connection between them through the screen, they done like an excellent job as an actor. And I just feel like a lot of these actors nowadays, they don't do that. They don't commit fully. I don't think so. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that. Like I just said the 30-minute thing. But what I'm just saying is like I've said this before, but I just gotta keep reiterating it because I just feel that strongly about it. Like I feel like movies just nowadays is just not. It's just not there. There's no real emotion there. It's certain ones, but a lot of them, for the majority of it, it's just not there for me. What else? What else? What else I got? What else I got? I wish I could beatbox. They always say the stories like the boots and cats and boots and cats, but like those professional beatboxers, not even just like the beatboxers with the battle rappers. You ever seen them on like what show is that? I want to say the Wilding Out when they be doing the battle raps and everything. I don't do they freestyle? Oh, do they beatbox on there? There was some show I was watching where they were like beatboxing and freestyling, but like, how do you get to that point? What point? What? How do you get to the point of like you could beatbox so good? They're like, I need you on TV. You and your friend who freestyle, I need y'all on TV. Like, who scours the streets with these dudes? Cause that's where they at. They in like the New York subway or like on the street, like just beatboxing and freestyling. Hoping to get picked up like it's the '90s again. I believe that's how Biggie got picked up. Notorious B.I.G. I watched that documentary that they just recently put out with and I guess they were doing the battle rap on the street with the mics and people heard. I think Diddy heard and he got signed and all that and he just turned big. No pun intended. He turned big. I don't know. This is funny. But how do you even like? I guess just practice. Like you get better at anything. You just practice beatboxing. Look at some YouTube videos and keep practicing for like 30 minutes a day. What else do I have? What else do I have? Okay, Space Jam 2. I believe is coming out in. I have to look it up because I don't have this ready. Is coming July 16th, 2021. And they just kind of announced that Michael Jordan is going to have an appearance in there, which is kind of lame that they announced it. They should have just left that a surprise. Like, why? I mean, but let's just be real. If you didn't think he was going to make a cameo, you just don't know movies. Like, of course he was going to make a cameo. The first one was about him, And my thing is, what? Oh, I don't know, cause it's mainly for kids, so it's like, what can you, what story are you gonna tell? I know Zendaya's playing Lola Bunny. I believe they got the cast already out. Let me see. They got my man's Kyrie, Jim Carrey, Michael B. Jordan, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Dame, Don Cheadle, Zendaya, other people I don't know. Yeah, other people I don't know. Okay, they got like a kind of an all-star cast right there, I mean, of course I'm a checking. I wonder where they're gonna drop it. Netflix, HBO. I feel like HBO because the Looney Tunes characters are under Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers is in partneration with HBO. I believe so. Yeah, because they got all the Cartoon Network stuff on there and all the DC stuff on there. So I would think HBO. I'm gonna check it out just because I watched Space Jam as a kid. Might as well watch this one. I don't know. I don't know. They should have just let that a surprise though. But I mean, who didn't know that was gonna come along? That's just how I feel. Oh, here's something I wrote down. This might take a. Well, I'm at 34. Okay, but don't buy new tech products when they first come out. This is like a rule I kind of made to myself, and just a rule I think everyone should follow. Like when the PS5s came out, everybody want one, everyone want one, everybody want one, but I want to play the long game. I want to play the long game and wait until they do like a PS5 Pro, or if they just do a PS5s but in different colors. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. That white, it just no, that looks horrible. I feel like the design itself just looks horrible, but it just is plays faster. It's supposed to be like stupid silent, so you won't, we won't even know it's on. Not like this PS4 Pro over here that sounds like a turbine engine trying to start up. But this like, I mean, I understand they wanted to make it stand out, be different, but why can't they be like Xbox and just do like a little low profile thing so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb? That's how I feel. Why you gotta make it like look futuristic? Look, I mean, I understand gaming and everything, but don't you just kind of want this to blend into your entertainment center? You won't even know it's there. You put this PS4 down, you won't even know it's there. An Xbox, you wouldn't know that's there. And I remember people were clowning the Xbox design, the Series X. They were clowning that, talking about it look like a refrigerator. It looks like da 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 da. But they don't say not a word about PlayStation. I don't understand. I don't get how people could look at that PlayStation design and say, that's it. That's it right there. Like, I feel like they took a step back on that one. That's just my opinion. They took a step back. PlayStation 4, that's the cleanest design ever. Just the symmetrical look of it all. It's rectangular. It can fit anywhere. The PlayStation 5, it don't feel like it stands out too much. Maybe that's the point, to stand out. I don't like it though. Maybe if they had like a all black version of it, like they're about to come out with a black controller, so I feel like in the near future they're gonna have an all black version. But they're saying now that they're saying quotations that they don't have enough more to sell, but that's, come on now, that don't even make any sense. How you don't have enough more? You know what I'm saying? They probably got hundreds and hundreds of them in them warehouses just ready. But I think they do it on purpose to just make it so it's like stupid scarce and whatever. But what I'm trying to say about the buying tech, because a lot of people's PlayStation 5s are either failing, they get overheating, they're reporting it's not turning on no more, because y'all, the people who buy them first, are pretty much the test subjects for the public. Y'all are the test of, okay, let's see how long this gonna last out. And I feel like, well, I guess that would be a counter argument for what I said about them having a lot more, but since they produce them so fast, or we think so fast, there's always gonna be faulty ones wrong with it when it first comes out. I think so. I think that's with everything: iPhones, computers, game consoles, cameras. I it's always gonna be something faulty when it first comes out. That's why I'll always wait. I always wait to buy something, or I'll be like, with phones, I'm always like a year or two behind. That's how I kind of keep up with it. I don't always get the newest phone. I don't think I've gotten the newest phone only one time, and it was the iPhone 7. That was cool. That was my favorite iPhone, the 7. I love the Touch ID. I prefer that over Face ID. Um, just a clean look. I love the back, and it was the Plus, so I really was liking that. Anyways, back to the thing. I always wait. I always wait a little bit more. Wait and give it some time before I go pick up something. Like, they just announced the new iMacs, but I want to wait. I want to wait, and I want to save a little bit more money, because if they're gonna have like a pro version like they had with this design, they had the iMac Pro. It was like the 27 inch and space gray, and that was the only one you could get in space gray. With these new iMacs, they did like a retro throwback to the '90s with like the blue, orange, all those colors. And you know, I don't like that. I really just have it matte black. That's just me. So I'm waiting for Apple. I'm gonna play the long game. Wait on them. See if they get a different design for like a pro version or something different. And cause I want one. I want one with that M1 chip in it. Cause it's supposedly, even though I do watch a lot of reviews on it, they say it is a lot faster. It does it's just a lot faster, a lot better than these ones that don't have it in it. But now they're saying speculations of it, of course, that a new MacBook is gonna come out in 2021, around June or July. They say the speculations say, but I don't always listen to the rumors. I kind of just wait for the announcements, the videos. The official videos. That is, the official videos. But no, I don't buy nothing right away. Nothing new right away. No tech right away. Just it could be something. It's most of the time it's something faulty, something wrong with it. I think so, but that's just me, just being cautious and whatnot. Plus, I would like to buy it at a point like I don't want to just like, even though I was kind of on that when the PS5 came out, I was on that. Yeah, I gotta get this, and I went to Walmart, put it in my cart. Nope, couldn't get it. Nope, yanked it right out my cart, and I had the money, man. I was ready. It wasn't like I was just down bad. No, I had the money. I was ready. I was clicking. Did not work. Was mad for a bit. Did some thinking, and I came to this conclusion of we not buying new stuff. Plus, just looking over on the feed and just seeing people having problems. And I just rather wait. I'd rather wait till it gets to a point where like right now, you could just go in and just buy a PS4 if you wanted to, or an Xbox One if you want to. Always in stock. I want to get to that point. I can just go in and go get one. That's how I feel about it. Granted, you could go and get, I believe, I haven't checked recently because, like I said, I'm not in the market to get one right away. I'm waiting for Apple to do something else. But I believe you could go and just go get a new iMac right now if you want to. I believe so. Well, it depends on the color, I guess. I don't know what's a more popular color. Maybe blue and orange. I don't know. That's what I'm waiting on too. If they have like a space gray version or a black version. If not, I'm gonna just get silver. But just waiting if they have a pro version or not. But that's pretty much all I got today. I'll leave the rest for the next one. So with that being said, thank you for listening. I never do that. Thank you guys for listening. Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever you're listening on, YouTube. Click the subscribe button, like button, comment something you like to see next. What you liked listening to this. Anything you agree with, disagree, anything, leave me a review. Apple, Google, Spotify, I feel like there's a lot more listeners on Spotify. Whenever I look at the analytics, it's a lot more Spotify listeners. So my peoples, I'll catch you in the next one. This is Big Al signing off. Peace. Peace. Peace.